And welcome back. We are getting ready to venture off into the third and final segment for this morning. There is always something interesting. Mayan Secret Holistic Healing Syrup is what we'll be talking about this morning. In with us is none other than Eugene Lizama, who is a marketing representative, Chemical Specialties of Belize, and Raphael Gongora, managing director, Chemical Specialties of Belize. Guys, you're looking comfortable. Good morning and
Good morning.
welcome.
Yes, good morning. Thanks for having us.
God bless you.
Very interesting. Mayan Secret Holistic Healing Syrup. Very interesting. Can we venture off into it?
Sure. First of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Omar Gongora, born in Corozal in 1945. I'm an entrepreneur from many years back, and in electrical, chemicals, and now within the alternative medicine.
You have a tall portfolio.
So what happens is you're introducing a new product into the market, right? You have an extensive lineup already. What made you venture into creating what you call a healing syrup?
Okay, what really taking place, right, is funny, but it's true. You know, and I'm a reborn person.
Okay.
I was reborn in 2000, and that changed my life to see from not me, but for others. And that's why I come with different products
Yeah.
for a better health.
Okay.
Now this one here, I drinking this one from 2006 to now it will be on the market. So this one here is very simple, very effective. So we will introduce it as a alternative medicine
Yeah.
that is composed of garlic, onion, lime, mint, and the main carrier is honey. So you could see the package of it is really powerful.
Yeah.
You have the power of honey that have vitamins and minerals. You have the power of garlic also, the lime, and the onion. Very powerful antibiotic. Now, it comes to my mind how to make one medicine to cover all illness, about 80% of the illness. And that is it. I come to it.
So you have created the product. Now, my first question is, given the ingredients that you've spoken about, people can make it at home. You're giving out your ingredients, so people can say, I'll mix up my own thing in my blender and try it. Why would this be different from doing it at home?
It's very easy because if you blend it at home, like for instance, if you take one 15 ml from that syrup, that's what we recommend. It represents like one big onion, 6 garlics, and about 4 limes. That's one. Now to make 1 kilo of onion, you have to process 1,200 pounds of onion to give 1 kilo. So what we're talking is the extract.
Okay.
So bind together.
Okay.
That's why you see it in
so
that
it's
small.
more potent.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes,
more
yes.
potent.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have spoken about creating this product, but holding off on releasing it to the public for a while. Why is that?
First of all, I'm an entrepreneur. I am not a doctor. I am not a chemist. I just do this with the blessing of God. Because I have faith, hopes, and love to God. And I work for Him guidance, not me anymore.
Okay.
And He has helped me to create this product for my people that is suffering. When you go to hospitals, there are different feeling you get. And then reading on a newspaper and so on, right, you have 55 to 60,000 people suffering from diabetes. What that they tell you? Something's going wrong in our nation. We have to react to it. And nobody do anything. Everything are just pinpoint the illness and that's it. But I will start to explain to you why we get sick.
All right.
Why we get sick? All right. You start with what you put in your mouth. That's where it starts. Because whatever you put is the fuel what keep you going. It's just like you have a brand new car and you put low octane or with water, contaminated with water, it won't work good. It always, and it takes time for make you reach there.
Yeah.
It's the same way. When we put something in our mouth, it depends on what you put, right? And that, if you put toxic, it will give you toxic to your blood. If you put detox, high alkaline and balance the acid and alkaline, it will give you an equilibrium of the acid and alkaline so that you could feel healthy. You see? So we need to know what we eat.
Now, I think that's definitely something that we hear from doctors all the time, that your diet contributes to the illnesses that we have. And diabetes is, in fact, a lifestyle disease. Type 2 diabetes is a lifestyle disease, which means the eating improper, the not exercising, and what we call the sedentary lifestyle. So my question to you is, and we have to be very careful when we say something will cure everything. There is no cure to diabetes. What will this do for people who are diabetics? What have you found so far?
Well, okay, we find that it reverses the diabetes.
Reverse it how? Like lower your glucose?
Yeah, it lower your glucose.
Yeah. So the issue and the problem with people with diabetes in this country is a very serious one. I mean, yesterday we were talking to the Diabetic Association. It is a problem for children. It is a problem for adults. Have you tried this on anybody as yet and seen any results that seem positive?
Yes.
Okay.
I tried with my own self.
You're diabetic?
No.
Oh.
But from 110, I got down to 99. So that's showing you that it reversed the thing. You see? Like my cholesterol was 280, it got down to 210. My triglycerides was 285 and it got to 126. My bone, that's why I got to the doctor. Screening. Yeah. It was 26. It was overriding the 22 because I was taking 2 pills that the doctors in Merida recommend me. So I just inside tell me, Omar, go and check yourself. When I got it, I checked the bone. The bone was over the pyramid, the pyramid. So it was 26. So I said no. Then I started to take my syrup. So I checked one before and after. And this is the result I get. To reverse it from 26 at the bone to eat.
Within what span time?
Like 2 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Okay, so within 2 to 3 weeks. And how often do you take?
Well,
per day?
It depends if you're a healthy man. You just want to purify your blood or clean your blood. You take one before breakfast. 15 ml, we recommend the Alka-Boost along with it.
Okay.
Because it is 9.5 pH.
Okay.
We're talking about pH, right? This is something really new. Because if you go into the internet, you will see a lot of things, right? And I prove it myself. Whatever I do, I go through me first. So from 1 to 7 is acidic. Yeah. And from 7 to 14 is alkaline. Your blood operates at 7.4. It can 7.4, 7.3. It can go. If you go over, you're dead. And if you go low, you're dead also, right? So you could see how God designed us, very
there has to be a balance at your
balance.
Point. Yes.
That's the neutrality. But how you will reach to that neutrality point? That's the question.
Yeah.
Now, if you eat too much acidic food, right, and that include bread, rice and beans, chicken, or whatever, in our daily natural way
diet.
to eat, no? So, what you became 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. After 30 years to 40 years, then you start to feel, what happened? I feel different. All the times you never gone to doctor, none at all, because your metabolism they work, right? And put things in place. But the first thing that will happen if you don't keep a balanced diet of acid and alkaline, it will start there where your body get toxic.
Yeah.
Toxic. No, the first thing you jump is high blood pressure. You go to the doctor, you don't feel it sometimes.
Yeah, it's a
But when you go
silent
to
killer.
the doctor, man, that happened to me. I was 45 and I couldn't believe it. The doctor said you can't go to the States because I was supposed to go to the States through the USDA. And they usually screen you first before you go. I couldn't go, but I never feel nothing. And from there, I take pills 15 years for maintain my blood pressure. But now, thanks God,
Yeah.
since I changed my diet,
Yeah.
my lifestyle and everything, thanks God that I am very balanced.
Now, you have spoken about your own interest in finding sources of alternative medicines. Where do you get your information from? Like, how do you come up with what will be best for whatever product you're putting on the line?
Okay, this caught my attention here with the books, you know. I always
Yeah.
it said in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
In Spanish, ajo, cebolla y limón, plena salud.
Okay.
It said, la combinación de estos tres productos cura más de 150 enfermedades. This caught my attention. This book caught my attention. I decided, I say, wow, if I could put the lime, the garlic, and the onion together, man, we get something, right? And I start to read, it tell you everything about the onion, the lime,
And what it does for the body.
and
Yeah.
what it does for your body. And I asked whoever interested in health to Google that, to go to the internet and see about the onion, the lime, and the onion, the lime, and the mint,
Yeah.
and the other ones,
So
and the honey.
it's essentially a supplement. You encourage people to take it.
Yeah,
every
yes,
day.
because if you notice, it have the vitamins,
Yeah, it has vitamins as well.
and that was tested already.
So Eugene, tell us about how you are attempting to get it into the market and what the response has been like so far.
Well, the first channel or distribution point that we use is Splash International Belize.
Okay.
Okay.
And we have given diabetics, pre-diabetics. We have given people with real chronic disease like hemorrhoids. What else? Heart condition. Even thick blood or heavy blood. And we have found that this thing detox the blood,
Yeah.
stop the bleeding in the hemorrhoids and so forth.
Wow.
We tried to get a couple for testimony, but they're afraid of your cameras. So they didn't
Everybody's
want to
scared
come.
of cameras. Yeah.
Yeah. And with Marlene question with diabetes, you have two diabetes. You have the diabetic 1
And
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 would be reversible with certain surgeries and so forth, but that's high tech. Our one would help the diabetic in a sense that one, it detox the blood. So it is in healing, because if you know if a diabetic get cut, it's hard for them to heal.
Yeah.
Also, it make the blood less thick.
Yeah.
You see, because it take out the fats, it lower the cholesterol, like Mr. Gongora case. His cholesterol made it high and bring it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. So and you know the blood very important.
Yeah.
If dirty blood is circulate through the whole system, the system can't function, especially our brain.
Now, people at home obviously are wondering, in terms of how you test these products, whether you work with any medical professional, any scientist, any chemist to be able to, because I think we all read books, we all go on the internet and come up with solutions, but they want to know that what they're consuming is safe. So have you tested it with a doctor? Do you do your follow-ups with a diabetic person before and after with a medical professional who says, okay, this has helped in some way?
Well, in Mr. Gongora case, he did it on himself.
Okay.
He went to do test 1.
The before and after.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it shows practically that what he could do.
Yeah.
But we have about 30 that we treat with the same medicine, and all of them is positive.
Yeah.
All of them. But this thing to me, like is scan and healing. It just whatever you have that is not in place in that equilibrium, he fix it for you. You see, like the uric acid, I was high, and he bring it down. You see, the cholesterol, the same thing. The bad cholesterol, the same thing. Ratio and this medicine is ideal for when you take it. for your stomach, for your small intestine, for your colon, and your urine system. Everything is clean. It's clean.
Yeah.
You see, it show it.
Now, we have to be careful because we cannot tell people who have diabetes or any chronic illness not to take their medication and take something else. So what do you, when you tell people to take this medication or take this supplement, I should say, are you still encouraged, they have to still take their medicine recommended by the doctor,
Yeah.
right? So it's not to just stop one, because we don't want people to go and stop taking the diabetes medication or hypertension medication.
No,
Recommended by
Yeah.
your doctor.
No.
So
We
you will
don't.
continue your doctor regimen, and this
Yeah.
is to supplement.
Supplement.
Yeah. Okay.
You see, this thing is, if you sit deep, you eat onion.
Antonio.
You take
Yeah.
your garlic, your lime,
Yeah.
and your honey. There is nothing wrong with that.
Well, honey and lime, everybody takes for their sore throat.
Even
That's
the
always.
So this is something very, very natural, but we well, you know, we can't say 100%, you know, no, just forget the doctor. Never. I will never do that.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah.
I always respect that.
Yeah. So it's actually called complementary medicine. When you talk about continuing your traditional medical care from your doctor and including other alternative
Yeah,
medicine
right.
as well. And so that has to be a clear message that we say to people
Yes,
as well.
that's correct.
Because I know when people are struggling with an illness, they want to get it under control and they're willing to try anything.
Anything, yeah.
But what you are producing is a supplementary medicine that you say has helped you in your hypertension and your cholesterol, in addition to the care from the
everything,
doctor. Yeah.
Everything.
All right.
Yeah.
You've got other products here. Can you talk to us about the other products that you've got?
Well, I think we had a show on the
On the
Alcabuz.
Which is alkaline water.
Yeah, this is the green life. You know, you have the chlorophyll, you have the Alcabuz water inside there. You have the menthol, the water case, aloe vera, pineapple, nopal, grapefruit, celery, parsley, alfalfa, spearmint, coral calcium
And that is good for?
for detox.
Okay.
You see, we recommend this. Let's say, like me, I in the morning I eat fruits.
What does this taste like? That's what I want to know. What does this taste like?
Delicious.
Open it.
It's delicious.
Open it.
I can't have that right now. Is it very green? Is it sweet? Does it taste like regular water?
Well, taste it. Taste it now.
It's mint. It's like you know when you suck a
The
house or something
chlorophyll
like
scare
that.
me.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But so you have this as a detox.
Yeah.
You have your Alcabuz, which is alkali water.
Yeah.
Now you are bringing out your healing syrup, your supplement syrup.
And you also have the
And the-
vapor gel.
Maya Vapagel.
That's one of the popular ones.
And this one is
for pain
okay. Yeah.
and cough and so on.
Okay. So you put it like on
just
your
rub,
skin,
yeah,
yeah.
where you
like
feel
what
pain.
people do with Vicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Dengue.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Belize one replacing the importation.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's good for your throat, or if you have pain, or when you're doing a massage. Okay.
Very effective.
And you said this one has done good on the market so
Oh
far?
yes,
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 yeah.
yes, yes.
So, as you said, people will now be able to get the syrup at the Splash International, right? So, if somebody doesn't make it to Belize and they want to try it, how do they get in touch with you? Yeah.
Yeah, we have it at Splash. The number is 223-4878. And our office is 223-3635. Mobile my cell was 610-2104.
Okay.
That's where you get in touch with and get, you know.
And to view other products, is there a website or a Facebook that people could go to view the other products?
Yes, yes. The website is www.riogroup.bz. Simple.
That's easy. RYO.
Yeah, or like Raya Batches.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the cost?
$15.
$15.
It's the cheapest medication to bring you strong.
And what,
with it.
besides for the diabetics, what else does it do?
Once it purify your blood, you're gone straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
It
of
take
the
out all
problem.
illness.
So blood purification.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. So even if the diabetic pancreas is not functioning properly, it helps them. And also with the detox, it takes out, because when you take too much medication, the kidney take a lick along with the liver. So they have to keep on flushing.
Yeah.
You see, that's why it's dangerous when you live on medication for 15 years, 20 years.
Okay.
You see, the next thing what I want to say, right, is especially what we go to your mouth, it's supposed to come out. So the problem exists. People, like when it constipation, it's very dangerous because once it stay there, the action of the transfer, I call it, it retain, and then it start to feed more toxin into your blood system. That's why you should never entertain constipation. I always see that your bowels is going forward. Yeah. And the next thing what I find too is in doing research, in our lifespan, you eat, you go through your mouth 15 to 20 tons of food.
Yep.
So you could imagine
For the entire lifespan.
for the entire lifespan. So you could imagine how your stomach, your intestine, your colon, all anything past 20 tons of food. So it need one detox, man. Who when you buy one new car, change my filter, change this. So yes, you change it. But when we change our filters, when we flush our system.
You are so right. You pay for the top of the line oil. That's why people have to buy the healthy food, even if they say it's expensive.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in and telling us the story behind your newest product. It's called Mayan Secret Healing Syrup, and it is available at Splash International. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank you, too.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to go ahead and take our break. And when we come back, we'll have our wrap up. So stay tuned.